Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of My Hero Academia on Season 5, which is on episode 93 or episode 5, whichever one that seems fitting for you. Anyways, I thought this episode was really nice and slick, and it's really kind of crazy, even though I am up to date with the manga, that seeing these things again is just really shocking for some reason, That much is considered. I mean, pretty crazy. So if anything else, let's just get this started right away, So, we had to it that we get to see the evaluations after the first match, with Suyu-chan, Kaminari, Kirishima, Koda, and oh man. I'm trying to remember, Suyu-chan, Kaminari, Kirishima, Koda, and Shinzo against Class 1B's team, which I forgot. Beast Boy, Vine Girl, and freaking Airwalk Boy, I think, and Scale Boy or something. Forgive me, I don't remember the names. Like I said, unless there's a lot of characters that tends to have a big impression on me, or they have a lot of spotlight of their names being said, then I'll remember. But all I know is Class 1B, Brown Beast Boy, Vine Girl, Scale Boy, and I think that guy who could create walls or something, air walls, what he did with on Shinzo, forgive me, or just glass, I don't know. Whatever the case may be, we get to see the evaluations, about after their match, and of course some of them do get criticism, such as Denki Kaminari, who apparently did not mess up, but he's not taking this too seriously, etc. Kirishima was just a hot-blooded battle maniac, which apparently I don't blame him for, because he went through that kind of hell in the last arc when it comes to Hisakai or something, that kind of thing, with Overhaul's arc, etc. When it comes to Class 1B, their mistake is letting the Class 1A make preparations of their big plan, and the fact that they fell for it and they lost control, or it got separated or something, and fell for Shinzo's vocal cords whatsoever. That's another thing too. So yeah, next round is beginning with Tokoyami, Hagakure, Momo-chan, and Aoyama against Ituki Kendo and our other guy Shihai Kurorio. And let's see here, the guy looks like a manga, and then Mushroom Girl. I'm gonna call her Mushroom Girl, okay? Mushroom Girl, manga guy, and then let's see here, Kurorio, and then Kendo against Hagakure, Momo-chan, Tokoyami, and Aoyama, And then of course we get to see how the beginning of the match works out, We have to that Tokoyami's Dark Shadow went into a scouting position, but unfortunately it comes back and it ends up attacking Tokoyami eventually. We get to know a little bit more down the road about what Shihai Kurorio's quirk is, and it's called Dark. Anything that has a shadow he can blend into, and apparently he managed to get into Tokoyami's Dark Shadow and control him, and ends up attacking Tokoyami and causing some havoc. But with the help of But eventually, with the help of Hagakure and everything else, they managed to get Kurorio out of Dark Shadow, And we have to that Kurorio ends up telling Tokoyami, "You and I are destined to be rivals or something, or possibly face each other." That I think Kurorio did that in a way to provoke him in a certain way, so he could drop his guard or something. But whatever the case may be, we get to see to it that Tokoyami is getting ready for a new move, His new move called Dark Fallen Angel whatsoever, Now this is where we get to know about Tokoyami's intern, We get to see to it that he interned with Hawk 2 times. The first time was when I think Stain's arc started, and we get to know that Hawks was trying to ask him some questions about the USJ attack, Which apparently Tokoyami seems to be annoyed because he's not some messenger bird or whatsoever, And of course, during the time he tries to catch up with Hawks eventually here and there, and he's trying to find a way to catch up with Hawks again when it came to Hawks interning him a second time, or having him come to his intern, making an offer to Tokoyami. Eventually, when it comes to certain talks here and there, we have to it that Hawks wants to spend time with Tokoyami for a bit and tells him, "Here, Why don't you follow me for a bit? And then he ends up giving Tokoyami a big flight around the city, you know, which Tokoyami's like, what the heck are you doing? And Hogshead is like, of course I did ask you some questions about the situation with the villains here and there, you know, about the camp and the USJ attack or something. I'm pretty sure he asked Tokoyami about that. But he also gives hint to Tokoyami like, you're actually wasting your potential, you know? Don't you think flying around here looks really great? So he gives some hints to Tokoyami to what to do with his abilities, you know, because they're kind of like birds, although in a certain way, which is kind of funny and hilarious and ironic the way how Hawks was trying to explain it. He's just trying to tell Tokoyami, okay, why don't you try this and that, you know, etc. Because flying around seems really great, you know. It gives you a big chunk of freedom here and there. And we get to know more about it down the road about like of how Tokoyami came out with the new move called Dark Fallen Angel. And we see to it that we get to see Shihai Kurorio ends up using like the shadows to kidnap Aoyama, like grab him by the cloak. But we get to see like Tokoyami able to fly towards Kurorio, because like with the cloak he has Dark Shadow go underneath it and he's able to fly or something. Izuku explained it in a certain way of how Tokoyami's Dark Shadow works, you know? And I thought it was really slick to see how, like, thanks to Hawks giving him some advice or potential, you know, about how to fly or something, implicitly or something, Tokoyami ends up using, like, Dark Shadow underneath the cloak and then ends up flying, you know? And I thought to myself, oh my gosh, that's really slick here and there, you know? Like I said, it's been so long since I read the manga here and there. However, even though they managed to save Aoyama, they end up using his naval lasers to get Shihai Kurorio out of the shadow. There's one other problem. We have to it that Mushroom Girl ends up coming into play and ends up throwing in mushrooms. Even Hagakure is covered in mushrooms, and even Kendo, who's the big sister of Class 1B, which we all know, and class representative, actually had this all planned. If Plan A did not work, you go with Plan B with Mushroom Girl's freaking idea. And we get to see how her ability works, you know. And we have to it that her mushrooms is already growing out of control right now. And preview next episode, it looks like to me things are starting to look very bleak right now. And we get to see to it that next episode is called Foresight, you know, so yeah. Talk about crazy episode, you know. I mean, like the way how Kurorio could move into the shadows, you know, and with his dark quirk ability, that's pretty cool. It's called Dark, by the way, so it's like pretty cool. It's like pretty slick and cool here and there, you know. And Tokoyami's new move, you know, new move where he's able to fly with like Dark Shadow here and there. I thought it was really nice and slick. And then, you know, like Plan B when it comes to Class 1B. Now, if you know that one plan failed, always have Plan B ready to go, you know? And I thought it was really nice and slick to see how, like, it was, like, nicely done, you know, here and there. Anyways, this just shows to you that Class 1B is also someone that we can't just push aside, you know. I'm pretty sure even though Class 1A had their developments when it comes to like villains attacking them, Class 1B has also been improving through using their quirks as well, which is really nice and slick, you know. And of course like strategizing, you know, Momo did not expect mushrooms to come around, but you know, like, if you looked at the other team, you should have expected something involving mushrooms here and there and not to be so, like, overconfident. But we'll have to see, you know. So, until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.